Hello, it's Ricardo and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. Yes, it's Commander Ricardo here with a little bit of news for you that Frontier have announced on the forums and over social media that there is going to be a January 2020 update. Yes, folks, we were expecting a December update, and in some part that is going to be true because we're going to be doing beta testing in December, but also December is generally out now for a big update and January is in. That's January 2020. So in this video we're going to discuss what's up and coming, how it's going to affect us, surmise and how we're going to think about it, and invoke a little bit of conversation. And why not? Yes, folks, as was mentioned, in October, upcoming updates will be exclusively focused on addressing long-standing issues and bugs, and I'm sure we've all had some of those. I mean, to be fair, they're going to be addressing what they're going to be addressing in these updates and using the beta program is going to be things like repairing Thargoid attack stations where not all delivery numbers are counted. Stuff around the graphical errors people are seeing. High resolution screenshots create tiling artifacts in bright objects. The galaxy map won't select systems that you, the exploring commander, will search for. The keyboard stops working within a game. I have had this on PC. This is my biggest pain that I've had, especially when doing things around communicating. I'll be reading my messages and I'll go back to, say, the left-hand panel screen, and then the entire game freezes and I can't get out of it. NPC crew members have no audio or text in the comms. What else? With the FSS, a long delay when scanning planets with geographical sites. And there's a big long thing you can read on the forum about this. Effectively it says, you know, in part of the January update they're going to address this with an alternative process, which is all very interesting. People just generally want this stuff fixed though. Conflict zones have no contents. They identified the fact that the LUA script that is responsible for populating conflict zones can stop running at times, so they're going to sort that out. That's very good. Also, the Invincible Heart, I must be talking to my ex-wife there. The team have been investigating an issue for some time but cannot reproduce it reliably, so they're going to use it as part of a beta. Instant splitting when fighting Thargoid interceptors. They're going to look at that. The Thargoid interceptor heart recycle reset is also going to be addressed as well. That's also going to be looked at in the beta. And exiting the game just hangs. Other things they're going to be looking at. Two major issues with light from a local star called tinting. Thargoid interceptor shutdown pulses without warning. Core mining fragments glitch when inside an asteroid. Errors around wing mining and seismic charges malfunctions. Problems with the chat icon, a black screen after respawn in CQC, and huge rubber banding of NPCs and players around stations. Now, I've seen this quite a lot, specifically when I'm playing in open as well. Crystalline clusters disintegrate without prejudice, without producing materials. So, there you go. That's what they're going to address. However, things that we want to talk about before we go in to all these things that they're going to address. So they're bringing back the beta program, everybody. The beta program went away, and a lot of commanders turned around and said, aha, well, the fact that you didn't use your beta program is why your game is a pile of rubbish and it's all these errors and you're having to roll out hotfixes. Two ways of thinking about this. YouTubers, I suppose, like myself, would play the beta and put all the new beta content into YouTube and potentially produce spoilers for the game. But surely, some of these things that have been broken are not about new content. They're not about generation ships. They're not about bases, right? They're about things like standard game stability. So why not release a beta of standard game stability and make sure that's wrong? Surely putting in nice to have and, you know, aspects like generation ships and logs and bases and Thargoid set pieces are all very well and good, but they haven't got to be in a beta, do they? Or if they can be in a closed beta internally. You want to get people making sure that the game works. So it's good. That's what they're going to be doing. And with these betas that are going to start on the 27th of November, running to the 2nd of December, so a short beta here, ready for that January update. They're going to be investigating the items that I mentioned beforehand. So they say, as with previous betas, they found that the feedback of the player community and the assistance of us avid commanders are incredibly useful in helping Frontier identify and resolve bugs and issues. The next updates will be coming with their own public beta. Great, thank you very much, tick in the box, of which will run on the dates that I mentioned, 27th of November to 2nd of December for the January update. They're also investigating the ability to extend future betas to consoles. So this beta is coming out only on PC. Sorry Xbox and PlayStation boys and girls, you're going to have to wait for the fun of getting involved with a beta until they can sort themselves out with the PC version. Due to this update focusing on a number of bugs rather than new content and new features, the beta will appear and play very much like the existing game. However, they're going to have increased logging and stuff like that. Getting involved in testing provides a huge benefit for all Elite Dangerous players. Now, when I read this, I thought, well, the benefit is we're going to get a game that's actually going to work and not crash and cause frustration. And player numbers have surely died off during the lack of new content that's been coming in within 2019, in lieu of what was meant to be happening in 2020. Now, we all know we were meant to be getting fleet carriers and other good stuff. That's all on hold. They've got to fix the game first before they can put any more new stuff in there that could potentially create even more problems and then really work against their player base and player community. They say they're going to have every system, ship, loadout, module and mission is going to be in there to provide the opportunity to test. And they say with our support, they're going to hope to identify and fix as many bugs as possible to offer a smooth and better experience for all. So, yes, it is for the benefit of us all. Is there going to be a badge for the ship? Is there going to be a skin for the ship saying, I am a beta tester? Or are they just going to say, right, well, thanks for that. You've done all our hard work for us. A little bit like Microsoft and Windows. I mean, we've been testing their software since the 80s, to be fair. What are they going to do? Give something back, Frontier. Come on. We've had to put up with these problems for a while now. People have bought this game. A little token gesture wouldn't go far amiss. What do you think in the comments? Let me know. If you're still with me, let's get a discussion going on this. It'd be quite good. So we've mentioned what they're going to be addressing within the beta. And that's all well and good. Let's talk a little bit now about how to get involved within the beta program. So they say a new beta section in the forum is going to be set up with details on how to take part and how to submit bug reports, which is great. And the details can be found all over social media and how to get involved. As I've mentioned, the beta for Elite Dangerous 2020 update is going to be running from the 27th of November 2019 until the 2nd of December 2019. And those of us who are going out doing Christmas shopping, you may or may not have time to play this. It's certainly going to start up with office party season. Get your party dresses out, Commander. Get that new sweater out with the Rudolph on it and get out to a party. Or do you want to do some beta testing? The beta will only be accessible on PC, but they are looking into expanding this. We mentioned that. To take part in the beta, all you need to do is load up the launcher and select and update the following product: Elite Dangerous January Update Beta from the 27th of November. Yes, we've got the date when it starts. Once that's been completed, you'll be able to access the January Beta Update. If this does not appear, please restart your launcher. So they'll be updating the issue tracker with the January update, Update 3.6 beta section, and they encourage all those who are taking part in the beta to start reporting any bugs that you may encounter. Now, this is very positive. I know I've been a little bit negative in parts during this video, but let's face it, they want to get the game fixed. They want our help to do it, and as I mentioned at the beginning, you could argue, well, if you hadn't have taken the beta testing away from us in the past, perhaps you wouldn't be in this state. But anyway, on to the bit where I beg for your approval. Hit that subscribe button and notification icon. Goes a long way on YouTube these days. Content's been slow, the channel's been slow, it's been generally slow. And a like and a subscribe does go a hell of a long way. And I do appreciate all your comments. All the productive comments. You got negative comments? Keep them to yourself. Don't need them. Not going to read them. Not even going to answer them. Alright? But good comments, good conversation. Yep, we're going to get involved there. No dramas at all. So, what do you think about beta testing 27th of November to the 2nd of December for Elite Dangerous and this January 2020 update? Are you disappointed that there's not going to be any new content and it's all just bug fixes? Let us know in the comments. Either way, I've been Commander Ricardo, and thank you very much for watching this video. Lots of news in here, lots of things to think about, a little bit of disappointment, but fly safe out there and catch you later.